is up? What is up? What is up, folks? It's your boy Miguel Z with the New Japan Rebound podcast. Folks, we are under the umbrella of the value of wrestling. Hit the link tree below, folks. You can find myself, Big Time Paul S, all on X. Any questions, any concerns, or even any general things you want to talk about, there is an email address down at the bottom too as well. You can find us on Facebook, folks. Like always, folks. Then, of course, folks, we are live here on YouTube, man. So every Tuesday, you get the Rebound podcast, folks, with your boy Miguel Z, where I break it down to you, everything in New Japan, folks. Obviously, we had two stellar shows over the weekend, so, I mean, there's a lot to talk about there. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get the Big Time Paul S, where they do your deep dives in Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown. Saturdays, Sundays, depending on how it rolls, folks. We got PLEs, we got pay-per-views. So we always go live afterwards. And of course, you know, folks, every Sunday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, folks, you get the weekend roundup where we just go ahead and talk and go over the general things that have happened in the week's pro wrestling, and pretty much just shoot from the hip and just talk about everything under the sun, what's going on the interwebs, who's trolling who's talking to who's blocking everybody. I mean, folks, if you were with us on Sunday, we've been blocked by several people, and we don't know why. I mean, maybe they're feeling just getting hurt, and they don't like what we're saying. That's fine with me. It's our opinion, and the most grow thicker skin. That's just my opinion. If you're going to be a heel, live that lifestyle. And then we'll just leave it at that, folks. Other updates, folks. We're still out here promoting our boy AJ Kirsch in his Mr. Men's Health and Fitness, his fundraiser. Right now, we've seen that he was in first place, folks, but it's not. We're far from over, folks. The daily votes help, and folks, if you can donate to the cause, it's against research. Donate to the cause, that buys you more votes. We're doing what we can to keep our boy up top of that ladder. And then, and of course, folks, we have our WrestleMania GoFundMe. Help the Value Wrestling get to WrestleMania 41, folks. Let us go to Vegas. Let us bring you everything from under the sun in Vegas for during the big weekend of the shows. We here at the Value Wrestling are doing the best that we can to make sure that we bring you the best in the IWC and in the world of wrestling podcasting, folks. That is our goal, folks. That's what we do. We are here to be contenders, not pretenders, as the Big Time would say. And folks, just like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what's coming. Like I said, folks, every morning, can't go wrong. This day in wrestling history, Big Time breaks it down for you what happened on that day. Like I said, it'll jog your memory. Maybe you were at that event, and maybe you've seen that event. Maybe you were just a kid and you were like, I remember my pops or my folks talking about that shit. I mean, folks, it's a great way to start your morning. I start my morning with that just because I know that there's certain things that I've been to, and then when I hear about it, I'm like, you know what, I understand and remember that. But, folks, like I said, folks, we have things coming every day of the week. There is constant content being filtered out through us, folks. Please hit that subscribe button, folks. We're climbing big time. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward. You want to be with us through the ground up and watch us blow up and be the best at this as we know we can be. Now that is out of the way, folks, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, folks. We had Dominion on Saturday night. And folks, it was a stellar show. It was a late night for me because obviously I had to watch another show and be on with the boys. So it was a very long day for me, but this show was well worth it. And coming out of this show, it leaves everyone in a lot of questions. What's going to happen now? Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We had Osaka Joe Hall, folks. This was Best of Super Junior Finals, folks. We kicked the night off with Tetsuya Naito and Callum Newman. Callum Newman is trying to make a name for himself, folks, with the United Empire, trying to see where he lays in the food chain within his own group. But Naito with the big win, 8 minutes, 8 seconds, solid match, solid showing from Callum Newman. I mean, I wasn't complaining at all, folks. It was a great match. Next match on the card, folks, we had folks all right, yeah. We had for the IWGP, we had the IWGP junior heavyweight tag team champions, not defending their belt tonight, but they were just out there getting a feel for it because, as we've seen, TMDK is on a rampage right now and trying to move forward with big things, folks. So we had TMDK's Kosu Fujita and Robbie Eagles with Zack Sabre Jr. in the corner, folks. Again, actually, you know what? This was just a 6-man tag. Sorry about that, folks. So we had against Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, Drilla Maloney, and LJ Cleary. LJ Cleary from Noah, trying to make a name for himself, folks. But this match went 9 minutes, 41 seconds. TMDK showing that the mighty never kneels, folks. Picking up the big win, showing that they have the War Dogs number. Where's this going to go from here? We'll find out. And then, folks, we had for the New Japan King of Pro Wrestling provisional title, folks, we had Storm Catch rules, which means no striking of any kind, folks. Limited rope breaks, and yes, folks, the only way you can win is by pinfall or count out. The pinfall or submission, no count out. That ruins the rope break, folks. So, folks, this match we had Great Okan, Yua Uemura, your KOPW champion. This match went 10 minutes, 36 seconds, folks. Your winner and new KOPW champion, Great Okan. Okan picking up the big win. Okan getting the King of Pro Wrestling title back around his waist. Moving forward to see what is next. Then, folks, we had for the never openweight 6-man tag, we had LIJs of Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, and Yota Tsuji against Hiroshi Tanahashi, Oleg Boltin, and Toriano. This match went 8 minutes, 32 seconds, folks, with your winners of LIJ picking up the never openweight 6-man belts, putting the straps in LIJ. LIJ is looking strong. Obviously, we don't know what's going on here. We would like to see what happens next, that's for sure, folks. And then, folks, next match, we had probably one of the sleeper matches of the night, and I'm telling you, big men can go. And folks, when I talk about big men can go, if you follow me on X, folks, you see what I'm talking about. We had for the New Japan World Television Championship, your champion, Jeff Cobb against Tomohiro Ishii, the Stone Pitbull. Highlight of the night, Stone Pitbull pulled off a Hurricanrana. I mean, mind-blowing. I mean, I popped for it and totally forgot that my wife was asleep. I mean, it was insane. I could not believe my eyes that Ishii pulls off something big like that. It was crazy. But your winner, folks, retaining his title, limited 47 seconds, Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb going onto the presser, talking about what to do with the Forbidden Door, folks. And I mean, I'm telling you right now, it is Imperial Unit versus the World. He doesn't care who wants to step up and show that they can take on this big man. Folks, he is going to defend this title at Forbidden Door, no matter who it is. He said all challengers are welcome. I'm looking forward to that, folks. Then, folks, your next match on the card. This was to unify the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Titles and the New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships in a 4-way elimination tornado match. We had TMDK of Mikey Nichols and Shane Hayes against Bullet Club's Chase Owen and Kenta, who are champion. Gorillas of Destiny, Godsend are champions. El Phantasmo, Hikuleo, and Bushimon. This match was stellar, folks. This match was insane. Went 16 minutes, 26 seconds with your winners and new. The Mighty Don't Kneel, Mikey Nichols, Shane Hayes picking up a solid win, putting all the belts around their waist. And I'm telling you, it was crazy, folks. I didn't even see it coming, but folks, we'll go ahead and get into it at the presser. Obviously, Hikuleo very upset. El Phantasmo disappointed in the loss. Jado very disappointed in the loss. There was no words from Hikuleo, but there was an embrace, and he left the presser. Jado, obviously, father figure to all of the boys. Hikuleo, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, standalone guy for them. Been there since day one, very emotional. So the rumor is that his contract will be up in the summer. He still has some dates to finish up. We don't know if he's going to return to New Japan. Or is he going to go to WWE, where I know they can present him as a big threat within the bloodline, depending on what side he chooses? But folks, when that happens, I'll let you know, and we'll all enjoy this together because I'm looking forward to it. And folks, your next match on the card for the Never Openweight title, your champion Shingo Takagi against Hanare. This match went 14 minutes, 35 seconds. Big man doing big things, double KO, no contest. I mean, what else can you say, folks? These guys were hard hitting the whole time and did not give an inch to each other. So they just went till they couldn't go no more, folks. So we will see what happens there. And folks, your next match, co-main of the night. This has IWGP World Heavyweight title in a deathmatch lumberjack match. Your champion, Jon Moxley, against the King of Darkness, Evil, went 25 minutes, 1 second, folks. Your winner, and still Jon Moxley. So he is taking the belt to the Forbidden Door. Who's he going to defend it against? Who's going to step up? Well, folks, we found that out after the match was done. El Destino, Tetsuya Naito, stepped up, said, hey, look, I want my rematch. So, folks, we will have it at Forbidden Door. We're going to have Tetsuya Naito, Jon Moxley, to see who's walking out of Forbidden Door with the World Heavyweight title. Then, folks, your main event of the night. Everyone was looking forward to this. Best of Super Juniors final. El Desperado, Taiji Ishimori, in a stellar match because these are junior heavyweights doing what they do best. And, folks, your winner and newly crowned King, Best of Super Junior 31, El Desperado. Despy picking up the big win. Despy's going to move on to challenge whoever the junior heavyweight champion is at a later date. I'm looking forward to it, but until then, he gets to wave the banner, folks. He gets to enjoy and sit in the background and see how World Tag League and the G1 pan out. Speaking of G1, folks, because that was your card for the night. Stellar card, up and down. I enjoyed it. Obviously, the boys talked about it with me as well. We talked about it. Yes, we talked about it on Sunday, folks. Breaking news coming out of the G1. 20 participants this year. And that's a lot of participants, folks, for the G1. So we have no idea who the participants are. I know we should find out at a later date, but 20 participants, A and B block having 10 apiece. Man, I can't wait to see how this pans out because the elimination style is a lot different because there is going to be not a buy-in, but there is going to be a win and get in as far as a double elimination depending on how you get to the finals, folks. So when we find out everything, logistics rules, follow me on X. I will post it. I'll let you know. But I know right now, G1, who's going to be in it, who's stepping up, who is going to pave that road for themselves to glory and get to Wrestle Kingdom so they can challenge for the World Heavyweight title. We'll find out, folks. Then, folks, on the 7th, folks, not the 7th, but on the 10th, we had the Despy Invitational. This one was from Corkin Hall in Tokyo. I mean, nothing wrong with that, folks. I love that venue. We had a pre-show 6-man of Bebop tag team of Hiroshi Tanahashi and Toriano and Kiko defeating Dash, Ishii, and Yuko. 9 minutes, 57 seconds, folks. Lots of up-and-comers. I mean, we're going for big here, folks. I mean, Pro Wrestling Noah is sending their boys to see what they can do and how they handle themselves, and I'm always excited for it. It's a great thing. Next match on the card, folks, we had Dragon Kid and Starlight Kid defeating El Desperado and Mima in 17 minutes, 25 seconds. Starlight Kid, I mean, stellar wrestler. Obviously, Queen's Crown champion. I mean, we can go on the list of accolades. I've never seen Dragon Kid before, but man, he showed up and showed out and showed Destiny what he's bringing to the table, folks. And then, folks, we had a fatal 4-way. We had Drasuki, Doki, and Ita, and Valentino Jack win 11 minutes, 36 seconds. Drasuki picking up the big win. Nothing wrong with that, folks. I enjoyed it. And then we had a tag match of Hiromu Takahashi and in June, defeating Minoru Suzuki and Takeuki Uki. Stellar match. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Murder Grandpa. That's one man I still don't want to be in the ring with. There's something about him that scares me, and I ain't trying to be a piece of it. There's just no. And before Big Time and Mr. Clark say something, it ain't gonna happen. I'm not taking a chop from him. I'm not gonna egg this man on. He literally looks like he'd hurt somebody. Then, folks, we had your co-main of the night. We had ZSJ defeating Sato in 10 minutes 55 seconds. I mean, technically sound. ZSJ is on fire, folks. Came up short in the Super Junior. I'm wondering if he's going to take part in the G1. I'd love to see where ZSJ goes. And then, folks, your main event of the night, folks, we had Bullet Club against Dansaku and Despi. Excuse me. Bullet Club with the big win. 18 minutes, 18 seconds. Solid match. Bullet Club doing what they do best. Bullet Club. I mean, what else can you say? It's Bullet Club, folks. There's no rhyme, no reason, and apparently I don't know. It's Bullet Club. I mean, I'm trying to see, folks, what we got coming up here in the near future and what is on my plate, folks, because we are getting into the G1, folks, and we have Forbidden Door. I mean, that's one of the main cards coming up, folks. We have the New Japan Soul in Japan. Those are big events coming up. They're going to take place from the 16th to the 23rd. Then the Forbidden Door on the 30th, and then we get more tag in the on July 3rd and 5th. And then, folks, from San Jose, California, we have New Japan present CMLL Fantastic Mania in San Jose, California, at the San Jose Civic, folks. Your boy might be there. I'm not quite sure just yet, but I might be there. But I know where I will be, folks, and I'll tell you this Saturday, Lodi, California, folks. Your boy and Big Time are going to be at Realm of Warriors Championship Wrestling, Lodi, California, Lodi Fairgrounds, folks. We are accepting a beautiful invite from the folks over there at Realm of Warriors, and folks, it's going to be an exciting night for us. Stellar stack card, Hall of Famers like Rikishi is going to be there. Gangrel is going to be on the card, folks, going against young, hungry, independent wrestlers, folks. I'm looking forward to this show because if you know anything about your boy, he loves his independence, and I'm telling you, this is all I'm looking forward to. Folks, we will be live. We will be shooting live video. We will talk to the fans. Folks, if you're watching the Rebound right now and you're going to this show, and I'm telling you, you have to go to this show. Come talk to your boys. We're looking forward to meeting you folks and talking to you. Independent wrestlers, independent managers, referees. Your boy wants to talk to you. We'll shoot the breeze. Come sit with us, have a conversation while we watch the beautiful show that's unfolding before our eyes as far as independent lovers are concerned. I can't wait for this show, folks. We're juiced. We're excited. Get to be out there and showing the world that value of wrestling loves all professional wrestling. We don't just sit here and say bad. We don't sit here and talk ill about companies. We only discuss criticism, and our critical input, apparently, a lot of people don't like it, and I know that, and I get it, but this is why pro wrestling, folks, this is why we are pro wrestling fans. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone has what they want to say. They love their certain promotion. They love their certain independence. Some people love their territory in their state and will tell us, hey, that's better than what I see on TV. And folks, let me tell you, I've seen some dynamite shit. No pun intended. Some dynamite independent shows in California, folks. And I'm telling you, it was better than what was on TV. I've been to many, that were better than the pay-per-view that was going to happen that night. I mean, folks, you're talking to somebody who has got to see your boy Jeff Cobb, J.R. Kratos, Brian Cage, Brody King. I mean, the list goes on. Ricochet, TJP. I can go on and on of who I've seen in California, folks, and they have put on bangers of shows at these local wrestling matches. I mean, that's how wrestling started. It was a territory that people would go see on the weekend. Much respect to Jim Cornette, who always gives us his knowledge and input. Why he is one of the valued members of pro wrestling. He knows it best. That's how people did it. Hell, my pops was going to big time wrestling in the Bay Area when he was younger. Got to see guys like the Bloodline, the original, the OGs, the savages of the Bloodline of Alpha, Sika, and I mean the list goes on of who we've seen in the Bay Area. I mean, the Bay Area was and forever will be a Bloodline territory. I mean, it's a beautiful time to be a wrestling fan, folks. And I'm telling you, if you're watching this, I mean, hit the link tree below. I mean, the description tells you everything, where to find us, where to follow us, how to get a hold of us, and it'll, the list goes on and on, folks. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be an awesome weekend. Great Father's Day weekend. I mean, what better way to spend it than watching wrestling, folks? I believe that is all that's on my table, but I will drop this one more thing. On the 20th of July, we kick off the G1 Climax, folks. And let's enjoy it, because I don't even know who's going to win it this year. I mean, Naito won it last year, and we didn't see that coming. So I'm wondering who's in it and who's taking the whole dang thing. But when I find out who's in the G1, folks, obviously, whether it be on the Roundup or the Rebound, I'll let you know, folks. But I'm your boy Miguel Z. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Got a question? Hit the comment box, folks. You know how we do here. I'm going to get ghost, and I'm going to get you again on the Rebound.